And welcome to the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week from Shawnee Mission Northwest High School. It is Olathe South and Shawnee Mission Northwest getting ready to face off here in the final Friday of the regular season. And everyone, welcome Joe Van Amberg along with the Hall of Famer Michael Watson. And Michael, two of the best teams in the Sunflower League getting ready to tip off here in just a few moments. What do you think are some of the keys to this matchup?
I mean, it's going to be a great game. We know Olathe South is going to come out. They're going to be up and down, 16-3 on the season, very well coached. But it's not easy coming into Shawnee Mission Northwest and coming out with a win.
Let's take a look at our players to watch. First, for Olathe South, Ella Anderson, the senior.
Yeah, the senior heading to Simpson College next year to play. She's a do-it-all player for this Olathe South team. Inside out, very strong, skilled, great passer, unselfish player. Look for her and the ball to go through her tonight.
And for Shawnee Mission Northwest, Gabby Jackson, the junior, another outstanding season.
Yeah, Gabby Jackson already fielding offers, one from Kansas City, averaging 16.5 a game and nearly 9 rebounds a game. Second team All-Sunflower last year. She really is the engine for this Northwest squad.
It is Olathe South and Shawnee Mission Northwest here from Shawnee Mission Northwest High School. A Sunflower League showdown coming up next here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News. And welcome back to the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week. Shawnee Mission Northwest High School here in Shawnee, Kansas, getting ready to tip off as Ruth Gibson and Eve Long to tip it away. And we are underway as Olathe South will start with the basketball. So Olathe South team fell to Shawnee Mission South on Tuesday. Coach was saying they got the shots they wanted, but just wouldn't go in, and kind of having to do a reset now, Michael.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. You want to do it right now at this part of the season as you're preparing for that sub-state and hopefully state tournament run.
It's Tetley, Holiday, Kira Ho, the floater.
Nice.
First 2 points belong to Olathe South.
That's a nice left-hand running floater in the lane in Olathe South. They like to pick up full court, trying to put the pressure on the Cougars.
Caitlin Parker at the top. This is O'Connor. Sheffy inside for Jackson, out of bounds. It will stay with Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Well, they're trying to force that pass down low to Jackson. Nearly 6 foot, but she has a tower guarding her on that low post.
To get it into Jackson. Halliday with some good defense.
Woo.
And Jackson ties the game.
That's a nice job. Going strong to the left. Doing a good job gathering the ball and knocking that one down.
It's Kira Ho. Halliday, Tetley. Ho for three. No. Tetley the rebound. Long. Doesn't fall. Parker has it.
Well, that's unfortunate that Long wasn't able to get that one down, but good second chance opportunity there for the Falcons.
So now Shawnee Mission Northwest, chance to take their first lead of the game. Defeated Lawrence Free State on Tuesday, 68-11. Great energy. Team shared the ball really well. It's kind of one of the keys for them this season. It's Tetley with a steal. He's got Halliday with her. Halliday, blocked by Jackson.
Not tonight. What a great job by Jackson getting back in the defense transition, 2-on-1. She says, you know what? Go take that out of bounds. Great defense.
So Ella Anderson will throw it in. Halliday. Eve Long. No. Jackson the board.
Yeah, Long forced that one a little too quick. Got to be patient. The freshman will learn that. Bring it down and get the shot you want.
This is a great matchup. Jackson against Eve Long. Now Ella Anderson guarding her. O'Connor. Parker for three. Strong. Rebound Sheffy.
That's a great rebound by Chaffee down low.
Jackson from way outside, off the side of the rim, out of bounds to Olathe South.
That was a deep shot.
And this is Coach Nikki Hoffman in her second season, 9 years total at the school, was previously an assistant at Olathe South, Shawnee Mission East, Kansas State University graduate, and took over after Mike Allen retired, and she got the job. She's done a great job ever since. Zone defense from Shawnee Mission Northwest. Tetley, long, taken away by Parker.
Well, you got to bounce past that into Long. That was kind of a quick one right through her hands.
O'Connor been trying to break this tie. Gibson out to O'Connor. Parker.
That's nice defense from Olathe South, not allowing any easy driving lanes for the Cougars. Cougars have to reset.
O'Connor in the corner. Jeffy, top of the key. O'Connor for three. No, Parker with the rebound.
That's a great job by Parker. Long possession for Olathe South defensively. Jackson, she drives strong left.
Both coaches talking about rebounding and not giving the other team second shots on these possessions. Jackson way outside, no.
Yeah, you did need to force it though. It's not like it's a shot clock or anything. Just got a little bit impatient.
Too far out of bounds, and it is Shawnee Mission Northwest basketball. Well, Shawnee Mission Northwest, led by head coach Tyler Stewart in his 10th year. He's already had a perfect season, finished 2020-2021 23-0, first undefeated season in school history, graduated from McPherson College and a Burlington High School graduate. Gives a lot of credit to his players, and defending and rebounding have been some of the hallmarks of his program.
Plus he's rocking the Jordan 12s tonight. Got to show him some love. Got the footwear on fleek, as the young people like to say. Ooh.
Jackson almost got it to go. Another offensive rebound. Three-pointer.
Buckets. Nice kick out. Nice offensive rebound. Cougars making them pay from deep.
Side long.
Oh, wow.
Makes it a one-point game.
And Long is very long and athletic. Only a freshman. My goodness.
Already getting a bunch of Division I offers. Gabby Jackson guarded by Long. Free throw line fouled, and Gabby Jackson will go to the line to shoot two. Let's go over to the third member of our team, Dion Clisso.
Well, guys, this is a great week to wrap things up as we get ready to go to sub-state. 7 of the 10 top 10 teams in 6A are in the Sunflower League or in the Kansas City area. So it says a lot about the strength of these programs out here, and especially these two programs right here at Shawnee Mission Northwest and Olathe South.
Well, Michael, that's what the coaches have been telling us. There is no games off here in the Sunflower League.
Absolutely not. And that's what you want. Get you ready for the state run when these teams have to compete night in and night out against one another. And they're still right there.
Sienna Lewis knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Olathe South. Sienna Lewis, the junior, coming off the bench for Shawnee Mission Northwest. Three-quarter court pressure applied by Shawnee Mission Northwest here. Knocked out of bounds. Possession stays with Olathe South.
Yeah, near turnover right there. Trying to speed Olathe South up. See how the Cougars, a couple of players in off the bench, but Jackson's still there for Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Tetley. Halliday. Tetley again.
Great ball control right there.
Bryan for three.
Woo-hoo! That's the great equalizer. Bryan from three. Nice penetration Great job getting her feet set, knocking that down from deep.
So Bryan gives Olathe South a 1-point advantage. Zudi all the way with the layup.
That's a great job penetrating down the lane. Initially, Olathe South did a good job of not allowing those drives. They're starting to wear down that Olathe South defense.
You got Macy Price just checked into the game. Bryan. Tedley will back it up.
Minute 20 remaining here in this first quarter. And a really good defensive game for both teams so far.
Tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Olathe South. Yeah, both teams talked about how important the post was going to be in this game, and you can see there seems to be a big emphasis right now. Shawnee Mission Northwest is not making those post passes easy.
No, not at all. They understand Olathe South and the sizes long checks back into the game for the Falcons. How they have to dominate down low, and they're really doing a great job of rebounding the basketball, limiting South to one-shot opportunities.
Halliday. Anderson. This is long. Tetley inside, no, and Gabby Jackson has the rebound.
And that's great defense initially on the post. Not allowing Long to get an easy shot up. Jackson operating out top.
Jeffy, top of the key three, no. Long with the rebound. Final 40 seconds of this first quarter. Halliday.
And Jackson really making it tough on Long down low.
Price tries to drive. Tie up. Possession arrow stays with Olathe South. Sienna Lewis, another nice defensive play.
I'll take a look. I thought that was a kind of a quick jump ball. Yeah, that was a quick jump ball. Didn't look like either player had possession, but it'll go over to Northwest, actually.
Yeah, my apologies. Shawnee Mission Northwest with the basketball. As they will play for the final shot with 13 seconds.
So you got to say help side on Jackson. You know she wants to get the last shot. High screen and roll. See how she operates off of that.
With 5, Jackson. UD. Lewis with 1. Doesn't get the shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. So Shawnee Mission Northwest with an 8-7 lead after the first quarter. Michael, kind of back and forth. Defensive battle here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it really has been a defensive battle by both teams. You can tell there's an emphasis offensively for both teams to get the ball inside either to Jackson or to Long, but both teams doing a great job of playing the high side defensively, not allowing easy post passes. And the way to do that, and coaches teach it and talk about it, is to really get pressure on the ball, make the entry pass more difficult for the player trying to receive the ball, and we're seeing great defensive strategies by both teams so far.
What would you do to adjust to try and get the post players maybe more open to give them some opportunities down low?
Yeah, I would get out of the transition. I would get up and down the floor, try to get easy shots before the defense is set up. And you have to move the ball side to side quickly, not allowing the defense to get set on the defensive end to allow the easier post passes for both teams, I'm sorry.
Well, we've seen in the past, both of the post players from both teams, they run the floor really well. See if there's some opportunities created here in the second quarter.
Well, it's definitely been a chess match so far. Coach Stewart putting Shawnee Mission Northwest in a kind of a full three-quarter court press to slow down that possible transition for Olathe South. Let's see how Olathe South comes out in the second quarter, making any changes.
Pep band entertaining the crowd here at Shawnee Mission Northwest. As Olathe South starts with the basketball. Looking to try and reclaim the lead for that back and forth first quarter. Anderson. Halliday. They're trying to find Long underneath, and she's just been guarded very well by Jackson, who has the rebound.
Yeah, Jackson is very physical on that low post, but you can see her also bringing the ball up. On this team, she's called to play that 4-5, but she can handle the rock as well.
Lewis. O'Connor. Jackson. Deep three. Strong, rebound Long.
That's a good matchup with Long and Jackson. When you see the president in the future.
Offensive foul on Long.
Oh, wow. That's a tough call. Both players sprinting back. Let's take a quick look right here. You don't have to be, man, I don't know about that one. You don't have to be set, but she definitely leaned in to take that charge.
Let's give Shawnee Mission Northwest the basketball back with a 1-point lead.
Good defense.
Halliday steals. Anderson in transition, no. Long with the rebound, and Long with the two.
Love the fact that she rebounded high, kept the ball high, get it off the glass. Another score for the phenomenal freshman of Olathe South.
And Michael, just like we were talking about a moment ago, the transition leads to a post player getting a good shot.
It definitely does. Get the ball off the rim, get up and down the floor.
Lewis for three, doesn't go. Halliday has it.
And you can see the ladies are sprinting back.
Lewis with the takeaway.
Yeah, got to be under control.
Now Olathe South back on defense. Shawnee Mission Northwest will try and retake the lead. Gibson. O'Connor. Jackson. Nice hesitation move.
No, she didn't. Ooh, you got to finish that. That's a sports center right there. Hit it with the hezzy from my folks in the truck. Check this out, coming through. Hezzy, tween. Whoop, excuse me, gotta go. Gotta finish. To the line I go.
Gabby Jackson, second team All-Sunflower League last year, one of the top scorers and rebounders in the conference. Let's go over to Dion Clisso on the sideline.
Well, something to keep an eye on. Nia Long 2 weeks ago in Olathe East, she spent a lot of time on the bench picking up fouls early, and if you're Jackson, you got to go at her every single time down the floor, see if you can get her to, they're going to leave her in there, make her play soft.
Jackson gets the second. And Shawnee Mission Northwest right back to the press.
Yeah, see if they can make Olathe South turn it over. Oh, wow.
Long.
Oh, my goodness.
Good finish.
Look, Coach, here's the play. Give me the ball, and I got it.
That gives Olathe South a 2-point lead.
Only a freshman. I love her footwork already on the post. She knows where she can get her money down low.
Parker inside. Gibson fouled.
That's a good job identifying the mismatch down low. Parker had the smaller Olathe South defender on her. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
That was on Macy Price. Now Gibson to the free throw line. Started for most of the season. Some huge steps in progress this year. Great athlete. Attacks the basket.
And she's only a freshman as well, so a lot of young talent on the floor on both sides of the basketball.
Second one doesn't fall. And here comes Tetley the other way. Price. Ho. Tetley. Inside and a foul.
I think Olathe South has really done a good job here in the second quarter, moving the basketball on the offensive end, not just catching, holding, probing. If they don't have an immediate drive, they're kicking and swinging and open up the driving lanes here in the second quarter.
Well, Adriana Tetley, a state cross-country runner, a state medalist in track, and going to Kansas State for engineering.
I think cross-country runners are the toughest people on earth. You're running cross, you're just running. You're just literally running. You're not even chasing anybody or being chased. You're just running.
Tetley makes both free throws. Jackson will bring it up the floor for Shawnee Mission Northwest. As all of a sudden, Olathe South has a 4-point lead.
And we talked about Olathe South weathering the storm, playing on the road initially, understanding.
Parker makes it a 1-point game.
Parker knocking it down from deep. A much-needed bucket for the Cougars.
Olathe South with it once again. It's Olathe South on a bit of a run there a moment ago, and then Parker getting Shawnee Mission Northwest right back in the game.
Oh, nice pass.
Long for 2, the assist to Ho.
What a pass. She was calling for it, and Blair forced it in to her. A nice job, a nice catch and gather by Long.
Now the lead is 3. Jackson, Gibson, Parker, around Long with the scoop and a foul.
Let's take a look at that last basket down low, on the wing. I mean, she whipped it across 3 defenders. That's a lot of trust. It's like throwing it across the middle to Kelsey from Mahomes. You know he's going to catch it.
So that foul was actually on Macy Price. That is her first. Now, Caitlin Parker just hit that 3-pointer a moment ago. The heart and soul of this team, a vocal leader. It's both free throws. So Brianna Udy back into the game for Shawnee Mission Northwest. She will give Parker a break. Parker had a key basket and some key free throws those last minute and a half or so.
Well, Northwest back into a 1-2-2 defense, trying to change it up, give a different look. That's a difficult pass right there. Almost turned it over.
Anderson, Price. Sheffy knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Olathe South.
And what I love about the zone that the Cougars are playing, they're very active. Hands are up in passing lanes. They're not just playing an area on the floor. They're really like almost like a matchup man for the Cougars.
Tetley. O. Price. O with it. Inside and a foul, and Kira Ho will head to the line to shoot 2. That's the first foul on Ruth Gibson, and now Kira Ho coming off the bench. Plays the power forward position for them, sees the floor really well. Ho, one of the leaders of this team as well. And chance to extend this lead to 2.
Nice, there you go. You got to make your free throws. You saw a lot of misses earlier from Shawnee Mission Northwest, which in fact would have had them in the lead right now. Free throws and layups, coaches will tell you.
Gibson, Beauty. Gibson working on Tetley. Jackson for 2. Long with the rebound.
Man, Long getting off the floor. Look at her handle the rock coming up. She's one of those players, you can see her at a South Carolina, LSU, UConn, you can already tell.
Brian. Long. On Jackson for 2.
Oh, putting it shoulder right into the chest of Jackson. Going over the top, man. Impressed by this freshman.
Olathe South now back in front by 4. Udy, left hand, doesn't go. Sheffy
nice
over
job.
the back.
Nice job, and that was created by the box out down low.
Coach Stewart right now for his team. Needing a big defensive stop here. Olathe South trying to extend this lead. It's been close throughout. First quarter was back and forth. It's been the same way here in the second. And then Udy with some nice defense forces the turnover.
Yeah, that's a dangerous cross-court pass.
Sienna Lewis back into the game. Stewart giving some instructions to Parker, who...
Any coach on the basketball floor where you see they have their little notepad in their hand, they're serious. That's a serious coach right there, man. It's like operating a plane. You got to know what every button does down there.
Parker again.
Look along. Oh, my goodness.
Tetley.
And one.
Fouled and count it.
And one.
So Tetley with a strong drive gets the bucket and will go back to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play.
Well, check out Long blocking the shot and starting the break. And here's Tetley. She puts her head down, makes her mind up, takes the bump and the foul. She initially thought it was an offensive foul on her, so she's looking at the official like, what are you talking about? And she knocks down the free throw to give the Falcons a 7-point lead with a minute 25 remaining.
Jackson running point and guarded by Long. Two of the top players in the Sunflower League going against each other there. Lewis will try the three. Doesn't go. Out of bounds to Olathe South.
And the Falcons have an opportunity to build on their 7-point lead. You see Coach talking about making sure you're moving your feet, getting in the position to take that charge. Coaching her freshman up, but man, she has a talent in Long.
Tetley. Lewis went for the steal. Rice in the corner.
And look at Long. She's giving them a target, putting her hand up, seals Jackson off on the baseline.
As Tetley gets the two. Adriana Tetley having quite a game so far.
I mean, Long just does the little things. You saw her right there. She was posting up. Saw Tetley driving the baseline, then backs up into Jackson, not allowing her to get around it. 9-point advantage.
Final 25 seconds. Jackson and Shawnee Mission Northwest will play for the final shot. Jackson, double team. Lewis with 6. Jackson for 3. Yes!
Hey! Just how we drew it up, Coach.
And Jackson with a big 3 to give Shawnee Mission Northwest a little momentum into halftime. But it is Olathe South with the 23-17 lead after 1 half of play.
My goodness. Shot clock running down. Jackson catches it and knocks it down from deep.
Well, Michael, it was Olathe South with all the momentum it seemed like over the past few minutes. How big is that shot going into halftime for Shawnee?
I mean, it's huge just for your confidence. It was hard to score the basketball for the Cougars, but great job by Jackson at the end of that half.
Well, we will step aside. 23-17 is the halftime score. Some big shots, Udy hitting them for Shawnee Mission Northwest. But on the other end, it's Brian from downtown. And it is Olathe South with the halftime lead. And welcome back to the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News. The halftime score, Olathe South 23, Shawnee Mission Northwest 17. What a first half we had between these two teams. Let's take a look at our Hy-Vee and Pepsi first half highlights, beginning with Olathe South. How about Eve Long?
Yeah, started out a defensive battle, but this freshman Long really showing why she's one of the top players in the area and already getting Division I offers. Does a great job of sealing before the pass. Nice job here on the assist from Ho, the catch and score from Long.
Well, Shawnee Mission Northwest, they were getting it done from beyond the arc. UD here, but it was UD and others as well.
Yeah, it definitely was. UD knocking it down, but good job, I think, for them of moving the basketball, getting second chance opportunities. And right here, this is before the half. Jackson knocking it down. A big shot, much needed for the Cougars.
Well, a big first half, and let's take a look at our Hy-Vee and Pepsi first half stats. And Michael, how about the field goal percentage? 50% to 22.
That is tough right there. Shawnee Mission Northwest is fortunate not to be down by more than just 6 points right now. 3 of 11 from the free throw, and only 50% from the three-pointer, and 50% from the free throw line.
Well, what a first half. Points in the paint as well. And it seemed like, Michael, you were talking about transition and getting your post players involved in transition. Olathe South started doing that, and they had some success.
They did. I think they don't want to see the Cougars set up in that full court press. I don't know if the ball handlers are that great for Olathe South. So for what they do, pushing the basketball long, and they have a concerted effort to get the ball inside to Long because, I mean, she has sure hands. She does a great job of getting the ball up off the glass, and she can change the shot on the defensive end against the Cougars.
On the other side, Gabby Jackson, big three-pointer to end the first half. What does Shawnee Mission Northwest need to do now in this second half to get back in this game?
Well, they have to shoot the basketball a little bit better.
Let's go down to Dion Cluso, who's got a halftime interview.
Well, now I have a working mic, and I'm here with Coach Hoffman. Second quarter, defensively, you guys were a little bit better on the rebounding, and you attacked the basket offensively, and that got you a good lead there.
And we started really sharing the ball a lot more and playing and getting into the flow of our game. We just got to figure out a way to keep Gabby Jackson. Good night. That was a heck of a shot, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
Yeah, Gabby Jackson, a great shot. And Olathe South, though, sharing the ball, that's one of the hallmarks of their basketball program. And, you know, Coach has said this in the past, too. When they're sharing the ball, they are playing their best basketball.
They really are. I think she understands that young players, especially your star player in Long, did you have Ella Fitzgerald? I'm sorry, not Fitzgerald. I said Ella Fitzgerald. I'm so sorry to her mama, Ella Ederson. we love Ella Fitzgerald, too. But, no. You have her out there doing a good job as well, rebounding the basketball, but I will still push the tempo from Olathe South. And for the Cougars, you got to make sure you're getting the ball in Jackson's hands.
Well, the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Pepsi, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Well, students beginning to pile in here. Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Who put the student section right in front of us, bro? We gonna stand up with them. Get us on camera, too.
As it is Shawnee Mission Northwest to start with the basketball. Great crowd on hand here. Knew both of these games were going to be packed. Big Sunflower rivalry evening as Cheffy, O'Connor, Jackson, guarded now by Ella Anderson. Jackson.
Next, sending that defense out, making it difficult for Jackson to get a clean look at the basket.
Jackson, another deep three, short. Tenley with the rebound. Olathe South's first offensive possession of the second half. Long, inside, doesn't go. Jackson, O'Connor, Jackson, guarded by Anderson, working on Anderson. The left doesn't fall, and a defensive foul, or an over the back, I should say, on Parker.
That's a good job by Cole boxing out down low against Parker, causing that foul. Her first foul on the night.
Still a 6-point lead for Olathe South with the basketball. Halliday, a very impressive freshman. Poe. Tenley, long. Halliday again. Three-pointer. Just off the mark. Long with the rebound and got it to go.
Man, that is so tough down low. Getting the rebound, go right back up. Avoiding the block of Jackson. Man, just a great game so far from her tonight.
Abby O'Connor. Jeffy. Parker for three. Rattles out. Rebound Long. Olathe South once again pushing the floor. Tedley is wide open.
Wide open.
Just off the mark. Ella Anderson with the rebound.
Second chance opportunities when you have the lead. Can't afford to give it up if you're the Cougars. Penetration, layup, oh, just a little too strong.
And O'Connor able to come up with it. Shawnee Mission Northwest cut into this lead. Jeffy. Jackson.
We're doing a great job communicating defensively. The Falcons not allowing Jackson to turn the corner. She wants to get to her strong hand, which is her left side. And they kind of got that scouted out to jump that screen and roll and make her change directions or pick up her dribble.
Parker up and under almost. Holiday pushes it again. Tedley again is wide open. And Sheffy fighting for the loose ball, jump ball. And the possession arrow should stay with Olathe South.
And that was the case. Tedley missed the previous wide open shot, but didn't take the next one. You got to take that next shot. Miss or make, you're wide open.
So Ho to throw it in. Long. Halliday, free throw line, no. Long with the rebound and a foul on Jackson.
Man, it is tough to keep her off the glass, and Jackson is finding it out firsthand.
First foul on Gabby Jackson, and now Eve Long to the free throw line, the 6'2" freshman. She is probably going to be first team All-League this year.
Gotta be.
Long, one of the things Coach talked about her too as a freshman, such great composure, you know, and when you go on the road in the Sunflower League, how important is that?
It's so important. You're playing in the toughest league in Kansas, but she's kind of bred for it. Plays high-level AAU basketball in the summer, so used to traveling, playing against some of the top competition throughout the country. So coming home, playing in a tough league, she's used to it.
9-point advantage for Olathe South and a timeout for Shawnee Mission Northwest with 4:29 left. And Coach Stewart wants to talk things over. And if you're Coach Stewart right now, what adjustments do you think they need to be making?
Well, you got to get some momentum going offensively. And I think the way you do that is by getting defensive stops, getting some steals and some easy buckets. But it's so difficult playing against Olathe South and the size that they have between Anderson and Long on the inside. And they're just doing a great job defensively of not allowing the players like Jackson to really get it going. So trying to draw up something to get the momentum going, get a foul, get to the free throw line, just something to get back in the rhythm.
Let's go over to Dion Cluso on the sideline.
One thing I noticed is that 2 weeks ago, Long got in foul trouble, and she was in and out most of the night. I mean, she didn't really get on the floor. She's done a good job staying aggressive offensively and being enough of a defensive presence without, hacking or fouling. She's going straight up and doing a good job.
So Shawnee Mission Northwest will start with the basketball out of the timeout as Jackson working inside, step through, doesn't go, and Long has the rebound.
Nice challenge and rebound from Long. Olathe South pretty much doing what they want to on both ends of the floor.
Macy Price. Anderson, the skip. Halliday. Halliday guarded by Udy. Price. Blocked. O'Connor with the rejection. Gibson. Inside.
Look at the box out, man.
Ella Anderson with the nice box out. Udy picks off the pass. Gibson 3. No. Long, another board.
Well, nice open shot that time, just unable to knock it down. And that's when you know the night is not going well for you. Wide open shot opportunity. And Long able to come up with the rebound. Both teams kind of tired getting up and down.
Price. Olathe getting instructions from Coach Hoffman. Tetley. Price. Anderson kicks it over to Halliday. Tetley, corner 3. No. O'Connor with a great box out. O'Connor for 3.
Oh, buckets!
Another big 3 for Shawnee Mission Northwest.
That was a big shot and very much needed. Oh, we have a travel. Wow.
Coach Hoffman does not agree with that call, and it is right back to Shawnee Mission Northwest.
I kind of understand why she doesn't agree with that one. I thought she got bumped.
Now Shawnee Mission Northwest after the 3 on the last possession. Still only down 2 possessions. This has been a close game throughout. Udy, double team, split it but couldn't get the shot to go. Loose ball, jump ball, and it will stay with Shawnee Mission Northwest. Or I'm sorry, a timeout call.
Yeah, timeout.
So Shawnee Mission Northwest gets the timeout before the jump ball to preserve the possession.
Well, they have the jump ball, and so that's where your assistant coach has got to tell the coach, look, if we get a jump ball, it's our possession, so you don't waste the timeout. That can come back and haunt you towards the end of the game.
Well, now Shawnee Mission Northwest maybe with a little bit of momentum. If you're Olathe South, are you making any adjustments at this point? Do you like what you're doing? What are you thinking if you're in the Olathe South?
No, you just use the clock. Now you use the clock to your advantage. You wait it out. You get to move the basketball, don't turn it over, and make sure you get a good look at the basket. You see the Cougars are doubling down steal on Long, and so they're trying to make the entry passes more difficult. Now your shooters from the outside got to get their confidence up and knocking down those shots because they'll have them.
So UD will inbound for Shawnee Mission Northwest. Inside Jackson, had it knocked away, and Long has it.
Out of a timeout is not what you want.
It's Long. Out of the reach of Poe, out of bounds, back to Shawnee Mission Northwest. Minute 41 left in the third quarter, and this has been a defensive battle. These teams play very good defense, and it is on display here today.
Absolutely. Northwest still not doing a great job of shooting the basketball. See if they can remedy that here in this third quarter.
Maybe Blunt, Jackson. Jackson, another deep 3. Gabby Jackson!
Oh my goodness. Just eyeing her up, stepping into it and knocking it down. Hills Ho with the penetration, a silencer right there.
And a timeout for Olathe South with a minute 5 left in the third quarter as Olathe South increases the lead back to 5. Gabby Jackson, though, again with another clutch three-pointer.
Well, Gabby Jackson has the go-go green light out there. She can shoot when she wants it. That time staring down the defender, understanding that Long didn't have her hands up, and she just walks her into it. Hands down, and you know Mark Jackson. Man down, knocking it out, but right back. Here comes Ho for Olathe South with a nice runner to silence the crowd.
As Coach Hoffman giving instructions to her team in the Olathe South huddle. And again, what a job she's done. 11-1 in Sunflower League play. Shawnee Mission Northwest, not too bad themselves. 8-3 in Sunflower League play. We talked about at the Open. These are two of the best teams in the Sunflower League on display here tonight.
It definitely is. And Jackson, you know, she's going to go down firing. She's not one of those players who's going to allow her team to not have any shot opportunities because she can go and get a shot herself.
Jeffy, Lewis, Blunt. Trying to get Jackson room over there. And Udy was open inside, but passes a little late.
And right there to collect it is Long. We got a foul out there.
Foul's on Lewis.
Cougar foul number 11. Team's third of the quarter. Returning to the Cougar lineup, number 25, Ruth Gibson. Number 33, Cap Parker.
So Parker back into the game. She's hit some big shots for Shawnee Mission Northwest, but here's Tetley with the basketball right now. Price. Shawnee Mission Northwest in a zone. Anderson, short corner, rolls out. Jackson has the rebound.
That's a good job that time by Jackson, keeping Long off the boards, limiting the Falcons to one shot opportunity. Let's see if Northwest will have some more magic like they did at the end of the second quarter. Clock ticks down here, 7 seconds to go.
Jackson with 4. Jackson all the way. The step doesn't go, and Anderson a good box out, and that ends the third quarter. A 5-point lead for Olathe South, and another big quarter for Long. Jackson also hitting some big three-pointers.
That's a great job from Olathe South. We knew that Northwest was going to come out. They were going to be fired up, but the Falcons do a great job of answering on the offensive end to keep the lead at 5.
Yeah, still a very close game. It has, again, been close throughout. See O'Connor on your screen. She had the 3 that kind of got Shawnee Mission Northwest going in that third quarter, followed by the Gabby Jackson 3, and now Coach Stewart. Got to be thinking, you know, his team, they're right in this.
They
so
are.
you got to be confident in the position that you're in if you're Coach Stewart, right?
They are, but they're not shooting well, and so that kind of messes with your head mentally. Like, man, am I going to hit this shot if I take it? And so sometimes you hesitate. Whereas on the other side, Olathe South, they're playing with confidence, and confidence is the key to playing out here, to hitting shots. You know, you see one go down, get a layup, get fouled, possibly go to the line. It's a different ballgame.
Here's the Hy-Vee and Pepsi score by quarters, and again, defensive battle close throughout that second quarter. Michael, right now has been really the difference.
It really has. That's when Olathe South kind of pulled away a little bit. Both teams dead even almost in the third quarter. So this final quarter lays out for the Cougars.
Gibson inside with a strong move, and Shawnee Mission Northwest cuts into the lead, makes it a one-possession game.
Well, that's a good job out of the break, going right inside.
It's Tetley. Halliday inside Anderson, taken away.
That's a great, strong defense down low. That time from Parker against Anderson.
There's Jackson. Parker. Trying to get Gibson down low. Blunt. Lewis. Inside. No. Ho with the rebound. Olathe South has been outstanding on the boards. Ho inside. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Shawnee Mission Northwest. Let's go over to Dion Clisso on the sideline.
On that last huddle, Coach Hoffman really, if you saw in that last offensive possession, they were trying to do a little more high-low to try and get the ball into the box, either up top with Long or down low, just to get some more opportunities down at the basket.
Opportunities down low have not been easy to come by as Lewis with a steal.
Yeah, that was a good job. Not a great decision by Long to pass that down and the 3 defenders for the Cougars.
Jackson, Parker, Lewis.
Only a 3-point lead for the Falcons.
Jackson fouled, and 2 shots upcoming for Gabby Jackson. Fouls on Anderson. First foul on Ella Anderson, and now Gabby Jackson. Coach said she could shoot deep. We've seen examples of that. Gets that first free throw to make it a 2-point game as well.
We know she can knock it down from deep, and she is not afraid to let it go. My kind of player right there.
Has 12 points now. Leading scorer on the season for Shawnee Mission Northwest, averaging 16 a game. Getting close to that average now. But more importantly, makes it a 1-point game. Halliday. Anderson.
Oh, man, I thought she had a shot right there. Long.
Strong on the 3. And now Shawnee Mission Northwest can take the lead. Jackson for 3.
Ooh.
Out. Parker. Fouled. And 2 shots upcoming for Shawnee Mission Northwest and Caitlin Parker.
That was a great rebound by Parker. We see how strong she plays on the post. Pulling that one down. She'll go to the line to shoot, too.
Caitlin Parker going to Bethany College. Making the first one to tie the game. And Michael, kind of to your point, she brings the juice. Coach said She is the player that brings the juice for this team.
Yeah, you can tell. She's just so strong down low as timeout is called by Olathe South.
So a timeout with 5:56 left in the game, a tie game. Parker has another free throw coming up. And now, Michael, if you're Olathe South, are you making any adjustments?
I think you have to throw something defensively a little different at Shawnee Mission Northwest. You know Jackson is their go-to player. She's going to look to take the bulk of the shots down the stretch to pull her team to a victory. So you got to throw something different at her. And on the offensive end, can be stagnant. They were doing a great job earlier of moving the basketball. Didn't stick. They're moving the basketball, shifting the defense, creating driving lanes. They've kind of stopped that since then, which has created more difficult opportunities for them to get shots at the basket.
The Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Pepsi, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Another great crowd on hand. Fans having a lot of fun out in the bleachers, enjoying.
What's that dance called, Joe? What's that? What is that dance?
Oh, that's a terrible question to ask me. I got to defer to you, man.
I have no idea. I just thought you may know. I feel like. Look at this. He's so confident. Look at my man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You see the lean back? Gotta love it.
As Parker now a chance to give Shawnee Mission Northwest their first lead in quite some time, and she does. Halliday.
And Halliday has that shot that she's wide open. I think they know she's not a shooter. So they're kind of playing off of her in that corner, but she's going to have to take that shot.
As Halliday, once more, only a freshman. Her sister is the starting point guard at New Mexico State. Anderson. Tenley stepped on the baseline out of bounds. So Shawnee Mission Northwest now with some momentum. Brooke Bryan and Macy Price into the game for Olathe South. And Shawnee Mission Northwest, and they were down in that third quarter, and at halftime they have come back and now lead by one, a chance to extend. Gibson with a nice seal and a lay-in.
That's a great job, but an even better entry pass into Gibson. And look at that, Shawnee Mission Northwest up 3.
I'll see what Olathe South's response is. Macy Price to tie, rolls out. Jackson has it.
You see the Cougars, they went back into a zone and it's really stifled Olathe South. Not really having the outside shooters has kind of haunted them so far in this fourth quarter.
Parker. Jackson looking over at Coach Stewart getting the play. Lob inside, too high for Gibson, out of bounds.
Take a look at that last time on the floor by Northwest. Gibson, she steps up the lane and pushes the defender up. Good job of putting her hand out, calling for the ball, and then finishing. That's what you teach as far as the coaches. They're like, man, that's exactly how we work on it in practice.
She's made huge strides throughout the year, a freshman for Shawnee Mission Northwest. But again, Olathe South can tie on this possession. Price, Long, Halliday, Tetley, Halliday for three.
Hey, there you go. You got to shoot the basketball that time from the corner, leaving her wide open. She knocks it down.
It's now all knotted up at 31. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Gibson again. Fader, Gibson.
Oh, wow.
She has come on strong.
She is. She's really put the team on her back the last couple of possessions. Couple of nice shots.
Price. Halliday for the lead. No. Sheffy with the rebound. And it is Gabby Jackson. Chance once again to extend the lead on this possession. Jackson, left-handed drive.
Oh,
Gabby Jackson.
Goodness. Put the left out there with the scoop and score off the glass.
Halliday. Anderson blocked. Sheffy has it.
Sheffy with the block and keeping it in bounds.
Shawnee Mission Northwest up by 4 with the basketball. Now Olathe South needs a big defensive stop. Jackson, step back three. Gabby Jackson.
God. Oh my goodness.
Timeout, Olathe South. Unbelievable shooting from Gabby Jackson.
We talked about it. Her confidence is sky high, and she wants the basketball in her hands. Let's take a look at that big shot to put the Cougars up 7. Nice screen up top, running out. I mean, if she steps to the side, and I think it was Teddy P who said, turn off the lights. Oh my goodness. From deep in Jackson, trying to will her team to the victory.
Gabby Jackson, another impressive game. You can tell why she's going to be playing Division I basketball. She's hit so many big shots. You think back to that shot to end the half when it seemed like Olathe South had the momentum. Gabby Jackson gave Shawnee Mission Northwest a little momentum. But if you're Olathe South right now, if you're Coach Hoffman, what are you saying in the huddle?
You got to get quick shots. You got to get stops and shots right now. On the offensive end, they're taking so long to get a good shot opportunity. And then what the Cougars have done is made them shoot from outside. They kind of packed it in defensively, not allowing them to get easy drives to the lane. That's really stifled Olathe South. So you got to get quick shots, quick stops in transition.
Gabby Jackson, once again, another outstanding game for her. And what is the Olathe South response going to be? As Olathe South is going on their own runs in this game, and they need another one here with 12-16 left in the contest.
Yeah, you need it quickly right now. And they're packing it inside, not allowing Long to get easy looks. A shot. Oh.
And Jackson with the rebound. And Jackson harassed and fouled. That is the third team foul, so 2 more, and Shawnee Mission Northwest is in the double bonus.
See Olathe South picking up now, and they're full court, man-to-man.
Big possession in this game. And a foul on Long. That is 4 team fouls against Olathe South. That's 3 fouls on Eve Long. O'Connor, Jackson.
And coach is telling them, be patient, get a shot that we want. We don't need an outside shot. We're up right now 7.
O'Connor, Price guarding her. O'Connor, no. Anderson has the rebound.
Nice strong rebound by Anderson. Gonna let the South get a shot up, pull up 3 right there.
Anderson, Ho, baseline, 2, short, rebound Gibson. Closing in on a minute left in the game. Jackson. Jeffy fouled. She will go to the free throw line. Well, after this one, Olathe South and the Shawnee Mission Northwest boys take the floor. And what a contest that is going to be. Shawnee Mission Northwest looking to stay undefeated, but they have to play Olathe South, one of the best teams in 6A in Kansas, as Cheffy hits the first. Paige Cheffy, honorable mention, All Sunflower League last year. Coach described her as a rebounding monster, one of the leaders on this team, one of the hardest workers on this team as well.
And she's showing that tonight, knocking down that free throw. Some tough defensive stops.
Price. Olathe South needs to get a shot up in a hurry, but a steal by Jackson.
Yeah, just not a good look, trying to force it inside the long.
Jackson fouled. That'll send Gabby Jackson to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Macy Price. Michael, what a turnaround here in the final frame. Olathe South with the lead for most of the game, and then Shawnee Mission Northwest just kept coming at him, and finally got the offense going here in the fourth.
It's like they warmed down. It's like a heavyweight fight. Those last rounds, and you start getting body punches, and credit to the Cougars. They stayed with it when it looked like they weren't getting it going offensively. Had a couple of shots go down, got a couple of stops. It's a different ball game.
Tedley for 3.
Ooh.
37 seconds. Timeout for Olathe South. 42-34. And now Olathe South will definitely have to foul quickly. As we take a look at Tetley's 3-pointer, she could hit that shot, left her open, and she drained that one. And Coach Hoffman, what are you saying in the huddle if you're Coach Hoffman right now?
You're trying to go for a steal initially. You don't get a steal, then you got to foul immediately. But try to do it in the process of going for a steal so you don't get an intentional foul.
There's Tedley, who just hit that last 3-pointer. One of the seniors on this team, and a lot of leadership provided by her and the other seniors for Olathe South, and they need a turnover quickly. O'Connor. O'Connor still with it, 30 seconds, and now she's fouled. O'Connor just kind of outran the defenders and made some nice moves.
She did. Long, tried to foul her, but wasn't able to reach her.
Fouls on Anderson. That is her 4th. And Abby O'Connor, good shooter, good vision. Best 3-point percentage in the regular rotation, and she hit that big 3-pointer that kind of got him going in this game.
Absolutely.
Makes both free throws. She has 5 points, but those first 3 she had were huge. It's Price. Anderson will try the 3. Doesn't go. Jackson, no. Loose ball. Scramble on the floor. Traveling. And it's Olathe South basketball with 15 seconds. Ho to throw it in. Inside, loose ball, Hose got it back, lays it in with 10 seconds. And a timeout, I believe. Yes, timeout called by Olathe South.
Timeout on the floor, Olathe South, a full timeout.
So Olathe South will talk it over one more time. 9 seconds though, and Shawnee Mission Northwest 9 seconds away from a big win here at home to win it. Final game of the regular season. Michael, Sub-State around the corner. 6A is not going to be an easy class to make your way to the state championship game. Yeah.
Not at all, and you see tonight, Olathe South on paper is a better team, better record, but when you got to come into a place like Shawnee Mission Northwest with a player like Jackson who can change the game at any time, it's going to be a tough out in the open. And they just did a great job of weathering the storm, not shooting well, 22% in the first half, shooting from the field. But second half, they got stop after stop, made a couple of buckets, and kind of chipped away at it and haven't looked back since.
Well, you know, we've been highlighting Gabby Jackson, but, you know, Abby O'Connor with that big three-pointer. How about Ruth Gibson down in the post, kind of getting them going a little bit?
Yeah, she had 2 back-to-back layups that were crucial for the Cougars.
Jackson to throw it in. O'Connor immediately fouled with 8 seconds. Now O'Connor will go back to the free throw line.
Fouling foul number 23, Macy Price.
That was on Macy Price. That's her 4th foul.
Shooting to Abby O'Connor.
Abby O'Connor right back to the free throw line, the sophomore. Nothing but net. To make it a 10-point lead once again, and she does. Tetley, and a foul against Shawnee Mission Northwest. Fouls on O'Connor. Price for 3, fouled again and made it!
Oh, wow. There's just no reason to be running out at the shooter like this. And she definitely made contact. Able to knock it down. Probably not enough time to come back, but gotta be smarter than that at the end of the game.
So a 4-point play. And now a timeout for Shawnee Mission Northwest is 3 seconds left, a 2-possession game thanks to the 4-point play. What a shot by Macy Price.
That was a big shot, able to get it to go off the glass. That's when you just stay away from it. It's nothing, it's not a 10-point shot. You know, it's not MTV Rocket Shot. Google that for you young folks. No 10-point or 4-point shots out there.
So now, Olathe South, they've made this interesting with 3 seconds left. Well, out of timeouts, this is a pretty steep hill to climb for them. As Shawnee Mission Northwest, we just need to get the ball in. So Olathe South breaking the huddle and Michael, we've seen throw in, I'm going to call it formations, use a football term.
Yeah, everybody can step out of bounds and then go deep. Yeah, there you go.
And Jackson fouled with 1.4 left. Fourth foul on Eve Long. So now Gabby Jackson will go to the charity stripe. Gabby Jackson, again, what an outstanding game for her. She makes the first free throw. Great game against Olathe South last year as well. It's both free throws. And Price at the buzzer, and that will do it. A 48-40 victory for Shawnee Mission Northwest. They were down at halftime and in the third quarter, but came storming back. And Gabby Jackson, a big part of this victory.
Definitely was. She kind of said, you know what, we're not going to lose this game here at home. Took the momentum from the Cougars. Nice job by Gibson as well. Leading the charge back, Shawnee Mission Northwest able to knock off Olathe South.
A very impressive game from Shawnee Mission Northwest as they improved to 14-6 on the season to close out the regular season. And for Olathe South, they fall to 6-4 and 11-2 in the Sunflower League. Let's go down to Dion Clissos with Gabby Jackson.
Yeah, here with Gabby Jackson, you hit a big three-pointer right before the half that kind of changed the momentum. Third quarter, hit another big three-pointer. You guys were really steady and strong in that second half. What did you guys talk about at halftime?
We talked about staying together and pushing forward as a team. We knew we had to guard Eve Long. She's a good person, a good player, and we pushed and stayed together, so we did a really good job of that.
What kind of momentum does this give you going into sub-state? This is a big win tonight.
We're very hyped. We got practice at 9 a.m., but we hyped, so we're great. This is a big win for us, so yeah, we're real hyped.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
She's so sweet. We got practice at 9 a.m., but we hype. I love it.
Well, let's take a look at Gabby Jackson's night. What a night she had, Michael.
What a night. Didn't start out shooting the ball well, but, you know, shooters are going to shoot that thing, and she stayed with it, knocking down a couple of big threes. That was the one to put them ahead. 21 points, 8 rebounds for Gabby Jackson to lead the way for the Cougars.
Let's take a quick timeout. 48-40 is the final score. We'll be back for some final thoughts after this here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News. (48-40) is the final score as Shawnee Mission Northwest defeats Olathe South here at home. What a game this was, Michael.
It definitely was a great job. Initially from Olathe South, they came out, got the ball in the lane, got easy shot opportunities, but the Cougars stayed with it behind Gibson and Jackson to get the job done tonight.
48-40 again, the final score here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Our thanks to athletic directors Angelo Giacalone and Philip Simmons, coaches Nikki Hoffman and Tyler Stewart. To Joe Novacek and our outstanding crew, thank you as well. What a night. Game 2 is coming up next here on the Hy-Vee and Pepsi High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News.